Haunted houses, scary museums, and other memorials to the macabre can be found everywhere. There are a variety of chill-inducing locations all over the world, including some with natural and purportedly paranormal frights, such as abandoned villages and death-defying drops, as well as others with opulent decor made of human bone, such as scary dolls. Do you believe to be the existence of such eerie things and locations? No worries, we have got you covered. So without any further ado, let's get started. Here we start with the list of some weird places explored and captured. 1. Mexico City, the Island of the Dolls. Despite its rather inconspicuous location in the Xochimilco canals in the south of Mexico City, the Island of Dolls has become a popular tourist destination thanks to its collection of disturbing dolls. Local lore has it that the lone islander hung dolls all over the place after discovering the body of a drowned girl in the canal and a doll nearby. Already, thousands of them have been hung from the canopy. It's not clear if he did it to show respect for the girl or to drive away evil spirits. To get to the island, you'll need a boat. 2. Stones, rolling, USA. Who knew that the phrase rolling stones has another literal meaning? Geologists refer to boulders that glide effortlessly through a level valley as rolling stones, sailing stones, or moving stones. In addition, they leave behind extensive tracks whenever they move. Exactly how does this occur? Large ice sheets shatter in a winter pond due to the heat created on sunny days, causing the movement of rocks as heavy as 300 kg. When melted, the wind propels the thin floating ice at a speed of 5 miles per hour. This ice is normally frozen during cold winter nights, meter per minute. This caused the rocks to shift, creating a path behind them. The route left by smooth rocks has curves, while the trail left by rough rocks is straight. Both Death Valley National Park and Little Bonnie Claire Playa feature examples of these paths. 3. Yamanashi Prefecture, Japan, Aokigahara. Some alternate names for Aokigahara are Suicide Forest and Sea of Trees. It is a densely forested area located in Japan's Fuji-Hakone-Izu National Park, not far from the mountain of the same name. The film was released in 2016, and Vice claims that when a popular novel based in the woodland was published, 50 to 100 individuals a year began taking their own lives there. 4. Magical Spheres, Namibia. Namibia's Namib Desert is unlike any other desert on Earth. Spots of the same strange circular shape can be found all throughout the desert, an area of 2,500 kilometers. Fairy circles are the common name for these areas of bare soil. The reason for this was only recently discovered. In 2017, mathematician Karina Tarnita argued that the patches are a hybrid of two distinct entities. The first is the existence of plant life despite the lack of water. As a result, the plants become more competitive for food and die off, leaving behind only patches. A second issue is that termites eventually take over the patches. This strange occurrence is thus the product of the ecosystem's complexity. 5. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. A fear of heights can lead someone far, even off a cliff's edge. Most notably along the North Yungas Road between La Paz and Coroico in Bolivia's Yungas region. Between the chasm and the rock, the road goes both ways. Named Death Road due to the narrowness of its road, 12 feet, this route was formerly a popular tourist destination, but is now off. 6. Nagoro, Japan locality. Nagoro, Japan is a fading community due to its dwindling aged population and low youth retention rate. Reportedly, when artist Ayano Tsukimi returned to her hometown, she discovered a significantly less population. In response, she fabricated lifelike dolls and strategically placed them across the town. According to Atlas Obscura, the settlement is currently populated by at least 350 plastic toys. 7. Derwiz, Turkmenistan, nickname the Gates of Hell. The Door to Hell, or the Gate of Hell, is a natural gas crater near Derwiz, Turkmenistan. In 1971, a natural gas field flooded a subterranean cavern, causing the crater. It was purportedly lit on fire by geologists in an effort to contain the release of methane gas, but the fire has since spread. 8. Stunning Sagada, Philippines, hanging morgues. Cliffside graves are not unique to any one region, and the hanging coffins of Sagada are just one example. As legend has it, the dead of the Philippines were traditionally buried in coffins fastened to rock faces or buried in caverns carved into the sides of cliffs. According to CNN's translation of Tang Dynasty literature, some scholars believe that the locations of the caskets reflected social position, while others argue that they were placed there to keep animals away from the dead and spare valuable farmland. The Sagada people, according to Philippines Lifestyle, have been using this kind of grave for 2,000 years, and some of the caskets are far over a century old. 9. Belitz, Germany. Belitz Heilstätten Hospital. During World War I, the German facility that had formerly housed individuals with terminal tuberculosis was transformed into a military hospital. It is reported that Adolf Hitler was treated there for his combat injuries. Surgical and psychiatry wards in the largely deserted facility are still in disrepair. It has been said that a small section of the complex is still in use for neurological rehabilitation and Parkinson's disease study. 10. The Sedlec Ossuary in Kutna Hora, Czech Republic. Located within the walls of the defunct Sedlec Abbey is the Roman Catholic chapel known as the Sedlec Ossuary. It is thought to hold the bones of at least 40,000 people. The chapel is decorated with elaborate furnishings and elaborate arrangements of the skeletons. This Czech landmark draws many visitors every year. 11. Travel to Bran, Romania, and see the famous Bran Castle. Bran Castle, or Dracula's Castle, as it is more well known, is a famous landmark and national monument in Romania. Mostly thanks to Bram Stoker's Dracula, many people identify vampires with Transylvania, a province in central Romania. Historically, Transylvania was controlled by the House of Draculesti. Their rumored most barbarous monarch, Vlad III, is known as Vlad the Impaler. 12. Palermo's Capuchin Catacombs, Sicily, Italy. Located in Palermo, Sicily, the Capuchin Catacombs are tombs for the city's Capuchin priests. Tourists go to see them because of their macabre allure. There are around 8,000 mummies buried in the catacombs. Skeletal remains have been found, and the catacombs include more complete bodies that have been kept for a long time. It wasn't until 1920 that the final grave was finally filled. 13. Sea swine, genus Scotoplanes. Sure, you know what a seahorse is, but have you ever heard of a sea pig? These multi-legged oinkers are actually a species of sea cucumber that lives in the depths of the ocean all over the planet. Scientists have witnessed hundreds of sea pigs moving together along the ocean floor. 14. This is the goblin shark, an ominous-looking fish. The goblin shark has a long snout, tiny eyes, and sharp teeth, making it look like a prehistoric dinosaur. The shark's mouth may lengthen and retract, and its nose can be expanded to help it search for food on the ocean floor. 15. Proboscis worm. The proboscis worm, which may reach lengths of up to 2 meters, is a bottom-dwelling scavenger that eats grub. Since they have so few predators, these worms will eat just about everything. 16. The insects have turned zombie. Dead whales are home to zombie worms. Despite lacking a mouth, anus, or gut, these 4-centimeter-long worms are able to digest whalebone by secreting acid. To get their nourishment, worms rely on a symbiotic partner, bacteria that break down whale fat. 17. Axolotls. Even while you find all species fascinating, the axolotl is the most mind-boggling one. There are a lot of great things about it. It is a model organism for exploring treatment and cures for degenerative diseases like cancer, heart disease, and traumas like third-degree burns. It is worshipped as the embodiment of the Aztec god Xolotl, and it spends its entire life in a forever young larval tadpole form. 18. Birds that act as secretaries. They are dead ringers for real dinosaurs. When an explorer saw one in the San Diego Zoo, he had to look twice to make sure it wasn't fake. They make their home in the African savanna. Do you plan on going on any such expeditions in the future? Tell us what you think in the comment box that can be found below. And with that, I'll see you all tomorrow. We truly hope that you had a good time watching the video. Additionally, we rely on the support of our audience. Therefore, viewers, please subscribe to our channel